Instagram, Facebook, Mark Morris, toldtobeatobroke.com, toldtobeatobroke.com. Who would think back in 2008 I had taken a 15% pay cut from my job? I'm the civil engineer that has the most videos on YouTube in the world. I'd taken a 15% cut. I had like 5997. I owned like a couple of duplexes on Richard Drive, Yucca Valley. Still drive by there. They still have like the big tree I planted, oleander tree. I put up a new fence. I thought, oh, the tenants will pay the rent. I'm black. That's what you know they're talking about. Oh, you want to make your tenants feel good. Oh, yeah, I want to make your tenants feel good. But the problem is the tenants didn't pay the money. So then from there, I ended up going into foreclosure for that because I kept getting hit by supplemental tax bills. Thank you, California. Then after that, I got keep paying, but was it the violations and stuff? So finally, I lost that. So I was in debt for another $80,000. Then my grandmother passed away. And we did the will properly. Thanks, Sister Flo. Thanks, Sister Flo. Don't go to whenever you have a will, don't go to a friend. Go to the lawyer. That was my mistake. So that cost me another $30,000 because my grandmother says, I don't want your uncle to get any part of the house. So I was stuck in a state lawyer, whatever you call it, for a while, doing all kind of stuff. So it cut to now. 59159 Oleander Drive. Used to live in Yucca Valley on an acre and a half of land. Listen to Grant Cardone. Say, okay, fine. I'm gonna sell the house because the only problem with selling the house is excellent for the first 7, 8, 9 years. But my house, because of the heat, I have the fire sprinkler lines, and those fire sprinkler lines crack, they leak. So then they're leaking, and the problem with them leaking is, you know, they're messing up the molding to the house and all kind of stuff. The biggest problem with having leaking sprinklers? Finding somebody to fix them. Everybody, because like all the sprinkler guys are working for like the home developers, they get paid more money. I found that out the hard way because as soon as they fix the repair, oh, cut on the water, Mark. If there's any problems, give me a call. I done dropped $500 or $700. Then I had the water heater blowout. You couldn't just get like the water heater like in the old days and put it back up. Oh, no, no, no. You needed a permit, special vent. Oh, my gosh. So then I ended up selling the house. Luckily, I was at the house when this couple came by. They had a house in Arizona, and my house had the same type of weather thing. It was an acre and a half of land, and they looked, it's like, we want this house, and sold the house. Used the Grant Cardone closing technique, show, don't tell. Told the dealer, told the real estate agent, we have one little issue with the toilet. I just fixed the toilet. Whatever, fix it. Got out of that. Now here I am. You can see where I live at, right? Like the Summit Apartments, 3rd floor. This unit, I wasn't even supposed to have this unit. Someone else took this unit and they messed up on the paperwork. I was supposed to be in the unit across the way. But they switched it and ended up here. So good thing about this unit, it's basically away from all the other units. And I like looking at this residence in my, because it took forever to build during the COVID. So it reminds me like this owner had to renegotiate his loans. And then I've also invested in Cardone Capital, getting money back from that. So I'm like this residence guy. I need people coming in with my apartments, coming into apartments. Just like look at all these people. I need them coming to my business. That's how I make money. That's how I make cash flow. Mr. Wonderful. So I thought I'd show you, if you go to 385 East 160th Place, you want to see where I grew up at, man? Right across the street's a Section 8 housing. Boom, boom, boom. I tried to keep the house. I'll fix the house up. You know what a house is? You know what a 30-year-old house is? A piece of shit. That's why I laugh when people tell me, I'm going to leave my house to my kids. Mark Morris Color from Cardone Capital. A 30-year-old house is like it's like me trying to get rid of this gut, man. The gut can go away, but still, when I wake up in the morning, I'm still gonna feel 54. That's how a house is. I just laugh at people. I'm gonna give my house to my kids. The house is a piece of shit. You don't give your kids a fixer-upper and stuff. I just laugh when I hear these houses like 72, 68. I'm like, do you know math? Do you know math? Do you know how to read first? Do you habla español? Sprechen die Deutsch, man. House is 20 Jahre alt. Herr Fräulein. So I just laugh, man. I can't wait till this housing thing just collapses. It's such a Ponzi scheme now. But subscribe, man. What do you guys think, man? Maybe I should buy myself a house again. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Maybe I should go live in the mountains again. Who knows? But you know who got me here? Following Grant Cardone, because you know what? Debt free, student loans paid off. Got like at least $50 till payday. How much money you guys got? And I got another 1,000 or 2,000 I'm going to try to bring in before the end of the month. Subscribe. HVAC guys, independent contractors, massagists. What am I doing? I'm telling a story. I'm letting you know what I'm doing. I'm following Grant Cardone. I got money in the bank. I got to reinvest that money to make more money. I know there are challenges. As with the house, we won't talk about the home insurance and the property taxes. That's another thing I get. So, and then it's a neighbor you can't get rid of. Oh, God, we'll talk about that later. Later.